Oh man, do you want to build Oceti? Do you want to go and play? It's all about Manoni, Pachoni. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Isha Hoferer reporting to you live, 7751 NTV. It is tremendously beautiful outside, nice and windy weather, snow. It's really icy outside, you guys. A lot of people weren't able to get back to camp last night, so there was some veterans and some people that was at the casino, at Prairie Nights Casino, hunkered down there. Everyone came and checked on us this morning. We're all safe. We're all bundled up in our tent. Got a nice, warm, cozy fire going. I thought I'd come check it out here in the RV. And nobody stays in here, so we're making sure everybody's warm back here at camp and where everyone's at. And I think I have somebody looking for me here. But anyways, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to inform you guys on. Those that haven't been watching the past 18 hours, we had a lot of information being brought to us yesterday and the day before, and 2 days ago. It's just a roller coaster of information, you guys. So what do you guys want to talk about first? There's a lot. What do you guys think about the decisions that's been made? Now we're just being stubborn. Well, we just got this announcement, and we'll get into that. We'll get into everything that's what's been what's been said. But first off, we need to talk about our brother. Our man in the sky, the eye in the sky. My brother. The drone man. The drone bro. He was confronted by some dapple, I wouldn't even say dapple, I guess pro-dapple people in Bismarck yesterday. Confronted at his motel. You guys can see that. You guys can check out his live feeds on that. That was pretty scary for him, and for people that was watching at the time. Thankfully, there was another individual there that was filming. Got their license plate numbers and, was able to witness that incident over at the motel. So, keep our prayers strong here. That's just the energy that we're getting here in town now. We're not able to, just the way we dress in town, they think of us as the protesters, and we kind of get that different eye than most people. But yeah, shout outs to my brother, the drone bro, man. Keep him safe. We had some of the bros head up and make sure he was safe. They're all together now. Shout outs to them. And keep our brother strong here at camp. What he does here is incredible. His footage is always incredible. And it's always good, to see him out there, and like what people say, it's a prayer to even see that in the sky, after what they say, is what we are not able to fly these drones out here. But, he's taken these regulations to the limit, on what can be used and what not be used, but what they're doing out here is unlawful as well. So, we're going to have to protect ourselves the best way we can, and using non-violent direct actions, and as Myron say, non-violent drone direct actions. But, his films are always incredible. It shows, just some of the truth that's going on out here at camp. But everyone, please like his page, and and his live feeds, and he really expresses from the heart, and he's a really good man. He has, you know, he's a father himself, only trying to protect the water. As for me, we're all here for a reason. But anyways, you know, that just shows you what's going on here, what we're facing now. Back in Bismarck, it's not everybody. It's just those some. There's always going to be those type of people everywhere, you know. um, so what else we got here? Our eviction day was yesterday, and associated with that, Dave Archambault released a statement, basically stating that it's time for us to go home. That if anything does happen between now and whatever the set date was, that we're going to agitate or do something to harm what we just accomplished over these past months here. And I understand that, as much as we can, as the people, and for also the announcement of the denied easement from the Army Corps of Engineers. We seen that before, though. We seen these type of announcements, and last night we seen the lights on out there, and it was it's still like that they don't care. They're gonna keep doing what they want to do. The Dakota Access Pipeline, they're still going to try to drill. They're still gonna trying to find they're like a punazi. They're still gonna find a hole somewhere in the house to get in. It's so we're, as much as I could think about it, I'm not gonna talk for everybody else, for my camp or anybody within Oceti, but I want to be here to see if what they're saying is true. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be living here my whole life. That's not the case. I just want to play this out as far as they need us here. You know, I'm not here to try to further in anything. I came here on prayers. I want to make sure that my prayers are finished here, and my family knows that I'm here for a good reason, and I'm not gonna rest until I see at least some pipeline coming out. But that's just my own opinion. I don't speak for anybody else in this camp, but everyone feels, you've seen any relatives that that are here all have the same type of feeling, is that these announcements came too quick, too hasty, and we're going to just let it ride out on what's going to happen next. So we're going to keep continuing to stay here and protect each other here. It's not easy to set up camp over months of a time and try to break it down in a day or two after a major announcement like that. People are not going to put all this work into their GoFundMe pages and all these, the people that helped them across the world to up and leave after one announcement. It's just that we need to analyze this as indigenous people, pray on it, and I know it's cold out here. It's very cold. We need to protect one another out here, and it's important that we continuing on in these prayers. So with that, the announcement of the evictions, of what Dave Archibald wants us to do, the DAPL continuing to try to drill as much as they can, or not drill, sorry, but they're going to try to connect the pipeline, as soon as they can. And we need to keep our prayers strong at home. Everyone that's watching, and like what everybody's been saying, Indigenous Environmental Network, Indigenous Rising Media, Candy, you know, Dallas, is that this is not, the fight's not even over. This was just round one of what we need to accomplish back at home. I can't wait to go home and actually start working on my pine nut trees, and our lake, our Walker Lake. And it's gonna be a good prayer when I get back home. But as far as that, I still believe I need to be here and to show you guys what's still going on here at camp. Because as far as I see, I don't see anybody leaving. I don't see anybody packing up right as of now, especially in this weather. And the weather's only getting colder by the day. So, as much as I think, they need to support us and keep continuing to give us these prayers, to keep us here, to keep us safe. And, just like that, we're going to continuing on. I believe some veterans are still here. Did you guys see anything out there about any of the veterans leaving or anything like that? I've seen a good caravan leave today. But yes, some of the veterans are still here. They're still standing strong. A lot of people are taking them in and to their army tents, and giving them a proper heating, place of warm to sleep. And it's a beautiful sight. Everyone's here hunkering down together. Everyone's making sure they're safe. A few people came to our camp making sure we were safe. So yeah, as far as what happened or the announcement with Mr. Kevin Gilbert, he said that he was not going to be returning to camp. And, as much as we all know, he's been a major help. And, sharing the live feeds with everybody that's been here, and, he kind of just been going to all these major protests and live streaming for them to provide the right outlet for our movements to keep continuing. But he's taken the chairman's request into consideration, and he's heading home. And I know that we all have questions on what he's going to do with his winter camp, the funds that he provided for people that he was taking care of, or the camp he was with. It's a sad thing to see him go, but we would just like to see that he would help out anybody that's still here at camp, that there's still people here that need help, regardless if he's here or not, but it's going to be a sad thing to see him head home. But, pray for that he gets home safe, and he gets, he's travel safe, everyone, slow and steady, let's just get home safe, get your tires on. But yeah, that's as far as I know. It's just that his live feed said he was heading home today, but it would be a good thing if he could help out his camp still, or any camps that's still here. He's been helping out with a lot of FundMe pages. Our sister, who is fighting to keep her eye, pray for our sister there. Pray for other water protector, our sister who lost her arm. He's been helping out with a lot of the social media outlet part on that. And yeah. I mean, I never gotten anything like that, any negative death threats or anything like that, because what I provide is just the story on our side of our camp, you know, and that's just what goes on at camp daily, what I see, you know. I may post a few Morton County memes here and there, you know, for good laughs, but you know, there's just like too much truth out here for me to be, you know, actually trying to just keep it for myself. You know, I have a lot of footage I'm still trying to work on. Still a good some good things coming out with us. But, you know, at the same time, you know, I'm still trying to be here in camp daily, giving you guys the updates on just anything that's going on with people. Um, yes, free our sister Red Fawn. You know, she's still in the struggle out here too at camp. You know, she may not be here physically, but she's here spiritually with us. You know. I'm just reading everyone's comments here for a second. Well, yeah, I guess so. We know. I've been here since the beginning of October. I was here for maybe about a week. Um, in September, as soon as the DAPO security and the dogs came, that kind of just changed my perspective on this. As soon as I got home, I knew I needed to come back, and you know, I came back beginning October, and I've been here ever since. You know, and it's gonna be it's been a uphill battle, you know, and to see the different announcements that's been happening, um, you know, it's an eye opener, and you know, we're gonna, you know, keep continuing to fight this fight as much as we can, and we're always gonna be here. We're always gonna continue to pray peacefully, you know, and this is just gonna show you who's here for the long haul and who's here for the right reasons. You know, this weather, you know, who's really gonna endure it with us. You know, who really is gonna keep their prayers strong. You know, as we're out here in this cold. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching. You know, I just there was just a few thoughts I had on me. Just we had to just get that off because, you know, there's the cold here. You know, it's just very icy out here on the roads. You know, there's all these updates that's going on, that's coming out right now. It's just like it's overflowing. So I just had to get as much as I can out, without having to just try to rant and rave every now and then. You know, I'm trying to collectively get all this updates and then update you guys on it as much as we can. You know, but anyone that's coming to camp still, please, you guys, be safe, wear your seatbelts, you know, have emergency kits in your cars, in your trucks, check on your relatives here at camp, you know, make sure that the people that have been in accidents that you know of are okay. I know one of our sisters got in an accident yesterday. Her front end was all bashed up. So, you know, shout out to Savannah. Hope you're okay. And we're going to, hopefully we'll see if we can help get the people out here to help you, you know. If you do, let me know. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for watching. You know, it's a little cold in the RV, but you know, I can endure it just for you guys. I got my hand warmers. We're pretty set in the tent. Got to go cut some wood for maybe an hour, and yeah, we're gonna keep continuing to winterize our camp, survive in camp, thrive in camp, live in camp. But you know, in my own opinion, I'm gonna be here until, you know, I see some actual, you know, things, you know, get the ball rolling out here, you know. And I think a lot of people are gonna do the same. You know, we've seen too many announcements to let it go over our heads again. You know, but we're gonna be here and continue to pray strong and be here as one nation, one NTV. We don't end.